Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. As you can hear, the furnace is running because it's winter here now. We're not fully officially winter, I think, until the 21st, but the time changes tomorrow. So here we go. Look at what I got. Hasselblad. So a local, quite a pillar of the community, Mr. John Morton, has offered me to take out and demonstrate for my channel his father's Hasselblad. This is amazing. This is amazing. Hasselblad 500C. This camera is very looked after. The original paperwork, I'm not going to open it up to show you, the private information that's in there, but and it came with the strap system. Here it is. I don't have it mounted. So here we go. So he's graciously lent us his late father's Hassleblad. This is like a family heirloom. I'm just shocked that I'm even able to hold and touch one of these, let alone be able to take one out and test it. So here we go. I'm gonna grab some film out of the fridge. This isn't gonna be a long intro, that's for sure. We're gonna throw some HP4 Plus into this. So this is totally, to me, this is totally amazing. I'm still, I obviously didn't just jump into this camera. I watched quite a few videos and stuff on how to load and unload and stuff like that with this, because you just don't want to take somebody's camera and start screwing with it, right? Especially something like this. And his father left a reminder paper in there, so I'm not going to be touching that because this is not my camera, right? So we have to have respect. And John, it's amazing that we even get the chance on our channel to even have one of these. I was planning maybe in a year or so to buy one, but there's no way that I have the funds. These you can buy around 2,600 Canadian to your door, but they're not going to be as perfect and with the documentation and the case and everything that this is. That's definitely for sure. So let's get on with it here, because my computer doesn't like long videos. So I'll go through the loading process. And so stuff on Hasselblad is basically backwards. So you got to remember that your exposed film has to face into the camera, because it's a total modular system. I can show you the modular stuff. I don't want to mess around too much with this, but this button takes off the lens, which I'm not going to play with. This is not my camera, so I'm not going to start taking everything apart. This right here, you just slide it off, and then you're able to change your focus screen, and this is the waist level viewfinder that has a magnifying glass in it. I'm sure that there's quite a few more videos. If I owned this camera, I would be taking things apart and showing you, but we're not doing that. That's not happening. So right, when people lend you stuff, you gotta have respect. You don't just start doing whatever you want. So some of the videos I watched cautioned that when you go to load the film, I really hope I'm in the view here. When you go to load the film, to make sure all of this loose paper, as much as you possibly can, is off the film. Do not leave any of this loose paper. Well, obviously that's on there pretty good. You know, because if it's loose, especially the way some of these are, where it's just floppy and stuff, if you leave it in there, it could get jammed up in the gearing systems and cause some damage apparently. So there's something to be cautious of. So here we go, because we have to have the black side of the paper exposed. We are putting the reel in this way. This way. This way. Oh my God. Yes, here we go. This way. So everything's backwards. It's the strangest thing when you're not used to this type of setup. So there's a lever here, and there's a lip here that when you click it, see it how it lifts. You want your film to be under that. We're bringing it around, and then we can bring that back down now. That holds your film tight against and keeps it when you're loading and unloading your cartridge, because with the dark slide on these systems, as a lot of us probably know, I'm pretty sure that that a lot of us have watched. Boy, that's a nice system. The last camera I tried to do, it was a struggle. So we're just gonna, and I spoke too soon, because here we go. Let's do this properly. This goes in. Keisha's dancing around. She probably thinks I'm talking to her and is wondering what I'm actually wanting her to do, but no hand gestures. So okay, so let's get this. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just want to be extra careful with this, right? I don't want to be I am very nervous with this camera. Because not only is it not my camera, but it's like a family heirloom type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody's father's camera. So there we go. So we can start to see this line now. Now we put the film holder. See how the black paper's facing towards the dark slide? This is a dark slide. The camera will not shoot with the dark slide in. The dark slide has a way to go in. These, from what I'm gathering, if you put the dark slide in the other way, when you pull your film out or whatever, or when you pull your dark slide out, it could cause some problems. So it's always good. I'm gonna do things the way it's supposed to be done. It's simple as that, right? So in this goes into its proper place. I want to make sure we're getting it in there properly. There we go. Locked down. Now this is white instead of red. And so the last thing we're supposed to do here is we're supposed to crank this until we get to the 1. And it's supposed to automatically stop when you get there. There we go, 1, and it stopped. Now that's white too. So then this pulls back like this, out of the way, and then we have 2 hooks at the bottom here. We put it in, and we carefully close it. You don't slam it closed. Now here's an interesting thing I learned. The Hassleblades, these ones anyways, are meant to be held in your left hand. You see this cutout here? They're meant to be held in your left hand. Now, I don't see too many people doing this. And the reason for it is because the mirror lockup switch is right here. All of your controls are right, everything fits right. So these are actually left-hand cameras. And that's something new, because I've watched a lot of videos on them and I don't see too many people doing that. But and another thing is if you want good photos from these, it's got a huge mirror system like the other huge big cameras have. You need to do the mirror lockup. So you do your focus and all your adjusting and your setting and everything first. Then you push that up and it locks the mirror up, and then this fires it. It's that's basically it. So like, subscribe, click the bell. Thank you very much, John Morton, the Paw Manitoba. Thank you very, very much for lending me Henry John Morton's camera. I'm definitely just amazed. And his dad's, most of the people in the town knew his name was Bud. So John Morton from Sound Innovations, thank you very much for donating the short-term lending of this very, very special camera. And out we go. Like, subscribe, click the bell. We're going to be using the Soligor spot meter. So another great day, going to be snowing. If there's snow falling, I'm not taking the camera out and putting it in the snow. This is I'm not doing that stuff. Okay, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, click the bell. Hang in there, everybody. Look at the you know what? Holy smokes. Right? Isn't this amazing? Isn't this amazing? People are just loving our channel, and we're just doing nothing but feeling love here. Okay, welcome back to the channel. The thoughts and the end of the video here, just before I send you off to see the photos we got. There was light leaks, definitely light leaks coming through here. I fixed them as much as I could in Lightroom, with dodging and burning, and that's to be expected in a 1973. Like, let's face it, like you know, you're gonna need to change the seals. It's my thoughts on using my very first Hasselblad. You know, the first thing I noticed is when you go to shoot it, is the worthiness of your shots. This is one of the first times I really got hit with the how would I say it, whether the shots I'm taking are worthy captures, or am I just taking snapshots. That's the very first feeling I got shooting my very first Hasselblad camera, this loaner from John Morton. So there's my thoughts on the whole thing. I just love it. There's absolutely, all the hype is exactly that. I just loved shooting this camera. If I had $2,500 and it didn't have light leaks and it was for sale, it would be definitely in my collection. But I don't have $2,500, and it most likely is not for sale. This is a family camera. So, but you know, theoretically speaking, the lens I found really sharp, and of course we had gray light when we were shooting it, and in a hurry, a bit of in a rush, because the snow was coming. So like, subscribe, click the bell. Here's the shots we have. I made a mistake when I was loading it. I should have wound it until that black long arrow came up to the red line on the spool holder. So I made a mistake there, so I better let everyone know that now. Like, subscribe, click the bell. I'm sad to be bringing it back, but yeah, as any camera from 1973, it's going to need light seals. That's the only fault I can find. Just a beautiful, beautiful, lovely the outfit of a camera. There's definitely no doubt about it. The hype is real. If you get a chance to shoot one, shoot one. That's all I can say. Definitely I would shoot one before I actually paid the money for one. That's when you get up into that dollar value, right? You don't want to just be trusting people. That's it. Thank you very much, John Martin and family. Thank you very much to all my subscribers and viewers. There's the review and the testing of the Hasselblad. Like, subscribe again, click the bell. I can't say that enough. See you guys later.